I ask God to bring his wrath on this world because I am fed up with how we are destroying the water we drink. We're destroying the flowers that bloom. We are destroying this earth and we're destroying one another. We are destroying the principle Jesus died for, and I do not stand for that. I am heated at this world, and I am heated at what this world has become. We have become more about ourselves than more about others. We have become more about what we can get and not what we can give. We have become more about money we can receive than money we can give. And we have become more about receiving gifts than giving gifts. I am highly upset and I feel highly disrespected by every single person that is alive today. Because you can say you believe in God. You can say it with your mouth all you want. But if you don't act like it, and if you don't follow the rules that is set forth in this Bible, the law and the principle, then you don't believe in God. You have to read the Bible, understand the Bible, and follow the Bible in order to believe. Because a believer acts, a believer cares, a believer loves their neighbor, a believer loves their self. I do not blame this generation. I do not blame the people that lives in this world today, because we was all born a part of this world. But we can make a difference. And we can make a difference by coming to God and by believing again. We can make a difference by following the law. We can make a difference by loving ourselves. We can make a difference by building ourselves up. Because it did not take me, it took me a year and a half to rebuild myself so I can help others. We are too busy trying to help people, but we can't even help ourselves. How can we help someone else if we can't even help ourselves? Example, I got a friend that is living in the car and trying to help someone, a homeless guy, but doesn't realize this guy is tearing you down. If you try to help someone before you are ready, that person is only going to tear you down. So you need to prepare yourself for greatness before you could try to help someone else. I'm sorry. Follow the Bible. I am upset and I pray that the wrath of God will set forth on this world. And I pray to God that you will come to him, not by your mouth, but by your actions. And I pray that you will open the Bible, and I will pray that you will follow the law. And I will pray by the time I die, you will be with God. And by the time I die, this world will be a better place. Because I promise you, I would die for the plants that live, for the creations that lives in the woods and lives in the deserts. I will die for God, because this world is God's world and we are visitors. We are destroying the planet that God has made and Jesus has died for. We are caring about ourselves more than we care about others. We are trying to help people when we are not ready. It's time to come to God, not with your mouth, but with your actions. Until you open this Bible, until you follow the Bible, you are not a believer. A believer reads, a believer understands, a believer prays, You are not a believer if you do not open up this Bible. You are not a believer if you don't follow the Bible. You are not a believer if you do not love yourself. You are not a believer if you do not love your neighbor. You are not a believer if you do not follow God's law. And God's law can be found all over this great world. I pray that you will find him. I pray that you will open your heart to him. And I pray that the day will come that you will come to God. But you need to follow the law before you can say you believe. God bless you all and have a blessed and mighty day.